basically.
I see. Base.
Hey, buddy, we're live, and Ryan, you have things that you're gonna say, and I don't know what they are.
Have I?
Are we live?
Yeah, I just went live.
No.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Speak.
Speak now.
We have something very special. We have a TriCast in my room today.
This is true.
Matt W.
So the net result is you'll not be able to hear any of us.
Yeah.
Matt
mostly
W.
Ryan.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles!
Yeah.
Joining us tonight is Ray Charles, everyone.
Ray Charles. Ninja Turtles.
Oh, and wait, hold on, which one? All of them?
Have you seen the video, Ryan?
No.
It's like every cartoon has a villain. There is no way into the mountain. How many is everyone? Everyone. There is no fucking way into the mountain.
I don't understand what I don't understand what I don't understand what they're doing in my house.
You wanna know what my favorite one is? Stop, 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 stop. I forgot to pee. No! That's my favorite one from that. I love that one. Oh.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, Cam knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got 3 men in here. It's me, and it's Ryan 7 Hundo, and it's
That's all.
Matt W ain't here. So where are you playing versus
I'm like the
Green
ball
Shells?
boys.
Playroom, right?
Yes, so what are you doing at night?
You going to the park at night?
We're gonna play?
Alright, so I need to pull up lineups here. You know what would be cool? Ryan, can you pull it up on your phone and just put it next to me? Like we can keep looking at chat.
Oh, I see.
This is the macro. Who's home, by the way? It's shit challenge, right?
It wouldn't surprise me, but well, wait.
Yes, shells.
Yeah, hold on, because see structure.
Yeah.
What? I'm getting a shot tonight.
We're hoping for this. S shots are hopefully on the table. Now the champs are a really nice team, full of nice young men and women and children. And I hope that what they end up doing is really, really beneficial to the community.
We're always looking to give back.
What is Blooper doing?
I have a lot I can say right now, Vale, but I won't say any of it.
I was
Show me the
trying to
memes. Is it Danklet and Horse?
You could see them the whole time, you know.
Blooper? Star? Oh. Green Noki Star?
Green Noki Star.
Hey, I like the sound of that.
I'm looking to see a Green Noki Grand Slam if you catch my drift.
I'm looking for the GGS. And then it's the fucking
C-3PO?
Yeah, then when it cuts to C-3PO, it gets me every time, right? And I hope you know this.
Nintendo Game
This
Boy.
team stinks.
It's true. Okay, I need to see like the actual. Who's catching for the green guy? Okay.
Green guy's actually a good fielder. Right, good fielder, I mean, he's like
Blooper. Oh, Blooper's pitching and Daisy's in second. Okay. And then the horse, Baby Luigi, and Danklin. This team sucks. Holy shit.
Hey, if that was like Hembro instead of Baby Luigi, good team.
You think about it, everything.
Why would Hembro be in the outfield?
Hey, that's what humans do. Because they can actually activate the abilities when they're in the outfield.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only reason.
Hammer has a good arm.
I had Fireball in the outfield for
Did I do that right?
the last season.
No, I was gonna do that, yeah.
Just Dark Bones pitching as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yo Yoshi the shortstop.
Yep, and guys at second. I know. I have to switch them. There we go. Okay. Alright. It's Grey Bones leading off, right? Yeah. And then S batting ninth? Yeah. Typical.
Listen. You got the worst numbers on this year. I know that doesn't change anything because they're
Wiggly batting fourth is huge. Wiggly in the cleanup hole.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
this.
Yeah, you know it. Well, 1 inning. Alright,
One inning.
wait,
No.
hold on. Are you hitting?
Yeah, I did. Don't worry.
Sometimes it shows up. Sometimes it shows in the icon even do it. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to reset it.
I helped minus as I started.
Yeah, but
so.
sometimes it's Gecko Code does.
That's true.
Let's find out.
Trust.
Okay.
Oh, alright,
Same
cool.
told you.
Alright.
Alright, here we go, folks. Into game number 1, the champs.
And we're starting off with Daisy,
Daisy single.
Yeah.
A Dave single. That's a Dave single.
That's a day single.
I'm not gonna get any wrong.
Have you ever had a Dave's triple?
No, but I've thought about it before, and then I realized how much of a fat ass I was being.
No, I got peer pressured into getting that after I watched it. It was awful.
Who peer pressured you into a Dave's triple?
Boy, hold on, wait, no, hold on, let me guess. Alan.
No.
Oh.
All I know is Harley was there and he didn't peer pressure me. And I wish I listened to this one.
Ooh, this is actually sick.
Wait, hold on, good idea.
No, I have a new plot. I have to unplug my mic for a second, though. Hello? Okay, yeah, we've made a surround sound setup. Failbot is here in the middle of the room now.
Oh wait, hold on, can they hear us?
No.
Yeah, it's on. You can hear it. Yeah, see, they can hear us.
Awesome, that's what I was looking for.
Cam's
yeah.
gonna be like, no. Actually, Cam wouldn't say this. Who in chat would be like, no, I can't hear you. DK Homer, they're not getting that. Baby Luigi
No,
too slow.
oh, he's fast. He's fast as balls, but it's
But
too
it's
high.
too late. Okay.
First run shot from DK, and the champs, by the way, if they win this game, basically, they lock up the 3 seed with a win here.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, as I was saying,
With potential to get higher, but really not good for them.
yeah.
Can I turn the mic up? Not really.
Fuck.
The mic has been turned up.
So like I was saying off mic a
It
second
sounds
ago.
like the mic is across the room.
That's awesome.
Well, I have some news.
It really is. Anyhow,
I'm just gonna pretend that the distance the wire is traveling is gonna be.
as I was saying off
It's gonna affect it somehow.
Yeah.
as I was saying off mic, this
Wiggly
is
double.
the top of the order doing what it was meant to do here, getting both players on base and then a home run.
Can we talk about how there's an extra run because Baby Luigi fucking sucks?
This is true.
True. Many people have said Baby Luigi sucks ass. And they're all right. All of them.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
This-
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
the horse with a
Splarms.
sick play.
Dude, the
You
horse.
See the Splarms?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Splarms.
That's
Yeah.
why Ryan came up with that one.
Ryan and I were playing a game earlier. There was e-shots in that game.
We also saw a foul ball in right field.
Like it got bobbled back there, landed, and then the game called it foul.
Oh, Eddie shots.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like-
know what e-shots
I'm
were?
like Evan shot.
No, not Evan shots. We are good on Evan
No,
shots.
no.
Wait,
no,
Blooper's
no.
already getting.
Yeah, he has no stamina at all.
Oh, that'll end it though. Yoshi!
Nope.
Alright, there's an extra shot here for Yellow Yoshi, and Blooper acting like Yoshinobu Yamamoto yesterday.
Ooh,
Okay,
he's bored,
Daisy's
much
gonna
like
show up
the
and just
Dodgers.
only use star pitches. Yoshi, you need to charge this. You're not getting out of the infield if you slap it.
Yoshi is charging.
He
But
Will
he-
it work?
He might back down this time though.
No.
Yep.
I'll tell you though, it's beautiful. I think the champs are really a case study this season in the fuck Chem approach.
Wow.
They have it only when necessary, and I think that's really beautiful.
I agree.
Well, see, I think in general, I think the metagame is actually overvalued Chem.
Can we see some W shots?
Oh, that one's tipping foul.
Unfortunate.
A W
But-
tip.
Oh,
Ugh.
hold on, he's gonna star swing this one though.
He is. The
This
bomb.
is a very tricky star swing,
I have a bomb.
I have a
swing.
bomb.
Yeah.
and they're getting in position to grab it.
Wario is a beautiful character in this
He really
game, isn't
is. He
The
really
I
is.
have a bomb swing.
Yeah.
Is that like
Wario's kind
He
of like
looks like that when he's low res.
Wario's kind of like Cal Raleigh, if you catch my drift.
What? And then he has a fat ass.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
How
there you go.
how are you supposed to feel the Wario star pitch? Can you
Not
make
as
it?
a CPU.
Okay.
You can do the same thing that you did, like you do with like Bowser Jr. Star Pitch, I think. Star Swing, I think.
Oh, if
You know
you're
what
like
I mean? If you have like a special dive,
I see.
I'm pretty sure you can feel it like that.
Wise.
See, Cam, what I'm talking about is that the CPUs just use chemistry related, or what I'm talking about is just they use the items so poorly that for my lineup it actually worked better for me if instead I just focused on what the good batting averages were put them at the top of the lineup,
Yeah.
and then put my power behind them.
Oh,
He's
baby
literally-
Luigi
he's literally
RBI
just
chance.
He's literally just like a baseball manager from the 1980s. It's really beautiful. He's
What would hold on, Will? Tell me, what would I do if I were a baseball manager today? Would I put DK at first?
You would lead off with DK because that's what Rocco Baldelli does.
Okay, but to be fair, Buxton at first makes perfect sense. He's the fastest player on the team.
That's true. I'm just saying. Like, look at some of the lineups Rocco Baldelli's been trotting out there.
I mean, Buxton's always first.
I know. I'm just saying, like last season and season, you gotta look at some.
Okay.
It's really something.
That gets a hit. It's gonna
I'm
get off the
putting
wall.
him up for abortion.
For abortion!
That's a good post. I'm a fan of that personally. S is on base, by the way. This is not a drill.
Can I get a 100 react in the chat? Oh, that should be an easy out.
Yeah, that's.
Baby
No.
Luigi comes back there.
Baby
If
Luigi
it-
is a child.
He's a child,
Okay.
but he understands how to catch a baseball. He was
This
taught
is true.
well by-
Freudian slip.
That means he was thinking about abortions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't thinking about abortion?
Cam, I think that would be a brilliant move.
All right, Dark Bones is poured.
I think that would be a brilliant move if you aborted baby Luigi after he was already born. Ninth try. Oh, that's a good bit. Wow.
Come on, DK, you hit another one that doesn't tip foul. Oh, that should be good.
That line drive to the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, and Danklin is too high to deal.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Play and then, yep, and we all know how those go.
However, okay, I won't say anything.
Knowers don't know.
Knowers.
Here comes
Wait,
Wiggly.
knowers don't know.
Wait.
Wiggly. Oh, Wiggly getting
Oh.
ground down.
Yeah, Noki's too short to get set on
And,
fire.
yeah, King Boo had a good play with the fire there too, but Noki's just so short.
Here comes the blooper.
Here
Now,
comes the blooper.
is a little guy.
He really is.
And he floats.
He floats. He's a little guy. He's tiny, and honestly, I don't see much reason to hate him.
He had one of the worst. He had one of the worst batting averages last season.
I see one reason to hate him.
Okay,
Do you know Blooper was in Mario Party 8?
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't know why.
it was awesome.
I don't know why he's in. I
That
kind
looks like a
of understand
flyout,
why he's
yeah.
in this game, but there's like 12 characters in Mario Party 8.
It's true. This game has Monkey Ball, man. This game can have anyone.
Yeah. This game has green Paragoombas. Like,
Green Paragoomba.
it's on Will? No, it was on Will's team before they got traded.
I play Luigi in every single game. Blooper, they're saying was a DEI package. I think it's probably true. Would you play as Goomba in a Mario Party game?
Yes.
Ant would.
I have.
Oh wow, the chain chop coming into play. A rare moment here in the
Hey,
Sluggers
and you know
League.
what? The Noki coming, Star Noki coming in clutch there.
True.
And what?
And here comes, oh, this
Oh,
is
if
big.
he swings on
If
it
he
with his
star-
magic.
If he star swings here, this is okay.
Makes
Instead,
contact, but unfortunately he makes the typical Wario contact instead of the magical Wario contact that we all see.
I don't want to hear anything else about magical Wario contacts.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I imagine something terrible.
Oh, man. Is it because you were looking at his ass, to be honest?
Look,
It's hard not to.
What a great hit.
King Boo to the wall.
King Boo has been the first overall pick twice in a row.
That's true.
and for good reason.
First time, I actually,
Wow, same area.
Wow, and it stays fair for Eddie. King Boo get ahead.
No,
Second.
yeah,
He's not that fast.
Here
Yeah,
comes
when there's-
Yellow
He doesn't have any legs.
when there's that's true. Yeah, when there's a me in the outfield like that, a slow character like that's not making it, even with a star.
Yeah, as we've learned, Mii's are king in the outfield.
Wow, what is a good
That
start.
was a perfect shot.
And bases
left
are
field.
loaded for, I think, Yellow Yoshi,
This is beautiful.
who is he hits the ball sometimes.
Rarely.
All right, he's just gonna flat out whiff that
If
one.
I was Yoshi, I would just not swing.
Oh well.
Well, Yoshi mostly.
Infield-
this
infield-
is very rare. The infield fly rule.
Yep.
We don't see that often in Sluggers.
Yeah, it's made even rarer by the fact that the umpire will
By
not
the way-
will not call if there are items. Go on.
I'm interrupting you because S has 2 friends on base.
No, it's only one.
Oh. No, it's only one. You're right.
Yeah.
S has.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You-
no!
Don't do it, buddy.
Daisy's
Don't
so
do it.
smart. You got swing on and then pow.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Infield fly.
That's okay.
It
Well,
doesn't
he's
matter.
already out. He's still
Yeah,
out
you
though.
just grab the ball. Yep.
Yeah, he's still out.
Okay,
Okay, so I was wrong. I thought that the infield fly rule
Boner, look at
was
the
not
star swing
called.
Here. This could be big. If that's
Oh, that's
fair,
nasty.
huge.
Perfect
Yep, that stays
shot.
fair.
Yeah.
Wow, they've been
Bones
hitting
gonna
that.
drive in,
They've
too.
been hitting their spot.
Bone's gonna drive in 2 there.
And you know who's coming up next?
Boner 2.
The next number 1 on the lineup.
The what? What is the next number 1,
The
Max?
next-
Is that,
next-
I think you're describing
future
I think
starter.
I think you're describing the number 2.
The next number 1 is kind of insane. I agree.
Check him PC.
Oh!
Boner
Big,
shots.
Big fat boner to the outfield, and it's over the head of Danklin. He doesn't even have material anymore.
You know,
The
if
team
this
doesn't
keeps-
have any money.
If this keeps going like this,
He
we
spent
could see
all-
a Chanhassen second seed.
This is true. This is true.
Danklin spent all his money on the last joint, so
They're inside each other. Danklin was inside of a child. He's done.
he's done. He's
Yeah.
done. Kick him out of the league.
We've
We've seen enough.
if he was a basketball player, people would overlook it.
They overlooked it for Miles Bridges. It's true.
I was thinking of a certain all-time great.
Well, formerly known as the league's Iron Man.
Probably like
Karl
third all-time in
Malone,
scoring. Yeah.
Shout out to the Utah Jazz in chat.
Oh!
Oh, shout out! He's shouting out the bad man. That's unfortunate.
My team has such great players like Karl Malone, John Stockton, and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Karl Malone was nasty, man. John Stockton was racist. Rudy Gobert
Okay.
is French.
I voted for Trump too.
Okay, but like who didn't?
You know, many have said this, and I don't know how right they are. Blooper made a nice play, and we just didn't care.
It's true.
So let's actually think. How many runs does Chanhassen need to beat the ball club? Never mind.
It's like 37.
Yeah.
You'd have to win by 20, and they'd have to lose by 20.
Well, that would be a really beautiful outcome on the last day of the season.
The biggest loss we've ever seen is like 20
I
something.
think it was between our teams too.
It was Matt beating the shit out of you.
No, it was Cam's team.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the most runs we've ever seen scored was like, whatever the winning team
So
scored
hold on a
last
second.
week.
That's gonna be safe.
Wow, green guy beats it out. He's
Yeah.
He's fast and motivated.
All right, here comes the gorse.
What will the horse do?
This is the best hitter you'll see for a while from this team,
This
so.
is true.
And he's gonna.
Oh, the horse! Danklin gonna head for home, and he's
And
gonna
he's
make it.
yep, he's there.
Danklin is. They have a blunt for him in the dugout.
They did, dude. He was running so fast for
I
that.
know. They waved a blunt, and did you see that turn he made?
Yeah.
That was a turn of someone who really.
That was
This is how comeback starts, buddy.
that was the third base coach going, dude. Look down, look.
Unfortunately,
oh.
Baby Luigi might be the worst hitter in the league. We have to look into this.
Many have said this, and many are right. I think.
And looks
Baby
like he's gonna
Luigi,
turn a
strong
double play.
slap, doesn't even make it to second base.
All he is fast, and he wasn't even fast enough.
This is big. What we're seeing from.
Oh, that's it.
And that'll do it.
Yep. Now, really, folks, we just need to get through this game. This game is the only one this week that doesn't matter in the slightest.
Why is Wiggly walking with
It
the legs
only,
that aren't in
it
the
only
air?
matters if Ryan loses, and I don't think he's gonna lose. Delayed on Met streams. That's beautiful.
Folks, this is being streamed on Meth Streams and Eastream
Yeah,
East.
Met streams, Crack streams, Stream East, probably some other bullshit too.
Kick.
Kick. Mixer and Rumble also. Oh yes, yes.
There's
yes,
no way.
yes,
They've got this,
yes. Oh, I
Yeah.
was so excited.
You know, I was just expecting Baby Luigi to bobble that for the first time ever.
In the air?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that
That's
happen.
how his season's been going. I've never seen it either.
I don't think. What are
No!
we are bunting for the slowest player on my team.
We're going back to Winona.
H-Strat!
We're back in Winona, folks.
You should not have shown the tape of the H-Strat working.
You should have. That only emboldened him, I think.
Yeah, no, only Brooks Lee can do that.
I'll tell you though, I said K-Rool H-Strat earlier when we were playing. Have you seen K-Rool's bunt form, Matt?
No. Does he, like, backhand the
He
bat?
doesn't even move.
Ah.
He just does this, basically.
I want to see PD try and bunt.
I would love that.
Bobbling a buddy jump into a ground roll double B grounds for instant eviction from the team.
Yeah, I agree.
From the league, probably.
I'm evicting.
We're taking Baby Luigi
That'd be
out
like
back and shooting
that'll
him.
be like Will Craig from the Pirates.
the ninth trimester abortion.
Oh man.
All right,
Wiggly,
Wiggly's got
that
it.
was a
Nice play
weird
from
catch.
Wiggly.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear me say that Wiggly moves with all their legs, even the ones that aren't on the ground?
That's concerning. I don't like that.
I think that's just evolution, man. Do you hate science?
Next question.
I plead the fifth.
I don't believe in COVID. I'm going to touch all the things.
Thanks, thanks Rudy Gobert. DK going to pick that up and throw out at first.
That's why he was the best relief pitcher in the league
That's
last
true.
season.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Probably the best pitcher in the league,
GOAT.
honestly.
The GOAT.
Yeah, he's kind of like Joan Duran. He gets gets everyone to ground out. It's crazy.
I'm like Sean.
If all I'm saying is, if Sean was up to bat and bases were loaded, I would still tell my pitcher to hit him.
I think he deserves to be intentionally drilled. It's true.
All right, we're gonna watch one straight down the plate.
No charge, just a little slap action for Dark Boner.
And we're gonna be
We got two
first
on.
and second.
2 on for DK.
Yep.
Think about this.
Think about it. Yep, we've seen this
Bunt it.
situation before. Bunt.
That is what we've seen this team do before in this
Yes.
situation.
DK's bunt stance is really funny.
There's a lot of funny ones in this game.
H is an epidemic.
That's
that's
a
good.
line drive to. Yep.
Baby Luigi's his arms are too short. He doesn't have split arms.
Yeah, I know. He left his.
Saying
He left his splarms at home.
Bases loaded for Wiggly. Don't swing at that man.
Wiggly didn't swing.
That would have been the worst contact of all time.
Wiggly with a charge.
Poured.
Wiggly with another charge. Nope. Slap hit over the head of Looper. Drive in another run. What are Splarms?
Oh,
asking
no
him?
way.
Wiggly, go! That's fine. Wiggly's fast enough to go on the next play.
Oh, DK.
There's no way.
Wait, what are we doing, Wiggly?
I can't believe it.
I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a rev.
Wow.
Okay, but to be fair, the second baseman could not apply the tag, so he was safe.
Star? That was
Starts
interesting.
off the inside of the bat.
Baby Luigi's arms are too short. He can't grab it.
Crazy trip to Beer Stew Base. What happened?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I know they do bingo, dude. Or did you go to Beer Stew Bingo? New bingo spot. So
New
you switched up on Pizza Pump. That's crazy.
You got tacos at Beer's Tube?
Why did you get tacos from Beer Stew? Can't figure that out. That's
Why did you wake up this morning and go, I want some German tacos?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what happens in my
The
house.
tacos are fucking fire AF. I don't believe you.
All right, man.
Why, he's about to be like, trust. Okay, that's why he went there. Alright.
He's like, okay,
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah.
But he's about to be like, trust, bro. And then we'll go to Beer Stew and they'll be like, fine. You know?
You know what? Hold on. If German tacos are just fine, that's a win, I think.
Oh,
Well, what was the best inning your team had in this season, or just
the best inning?
that you've seen?
The 15 spot that we put up?
That was a 15 spot. Okay.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
It was nice. I didn't
That's
know.
that's crazy that you just
if
remember.
we
Wait,
swap
well, I guess you
teams-
could. I guess it's possible you remember it was 15. But for me, I can't remember that off dome. I was just gonna say that's crazy that you remember that.
Me?
But you know what? 15. Maybe I'd remember it too.
Yeah. If we swap teams and go to Wario City, this
Guys,
game is winnable.
guys,
This is not your team, even. It's the other team.
guys.
They've given up.
We're suicide squeezing when we're down 11. What's even the point? Whoa! Shy.
What a...
If Yoshi had a strong arm, but he doesn't hit the weight room.
That's true.
Yeah, if the champs win by 20 and Pink Pony Ball Club lose by 20, then somehow, some way they get into first and division.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna happen, I don't think.
We got one more inning to do it, I think.
I don't think we've seen.
Yep,
a team
we've
lose
got
by-
one more inning.
No,
to
we've
do
seen
it.
a team lose by 20
Yeah.
in the playoffs
Mm-hmm.
several times actually.
They were both to your team.
When they were up.
I lost by 20 in game 2.
Hey, announcers! It's only a squeeze if the runner steals.
So this is just a for fun one then, alright. There's no strategy being employed. I'm putting the whole team up for abortion. Non-Freudian, he means it. Wow.
Oh, non-Freudian mode?
Yeah.
Okay, what I want to see happen is I want to see I want to see Wario get tired and swap to center field.
Just for fun?
Yes!
Wait, I think they've got it. Wait, no, wait.
Don't buddy jump this.
Oh.
Cheater.
No, why'd you
Oh.
buddy jump S shots? That's so sad.
What's an extra one? What's an extra run?
Look,
in
they're
this?
keeping S's trade value down.
Keeping S's trade value down is always okay.
It's Wario time, everyone.
I don't know if we've been waiting for this. It seems Wario time is not so effective.
No, not quite. Oh, he's coming off.
Boy. Who's coming in? Noki? Oh, I was hoping it was Noki.
That'd be really funny.
I haven't actually seen a Noki pitch, I don't think.
It's funny.
Baby Luigi trying to be the most hated player in the league.
After Big Head Trump and M Baseball. Alright. 1 and 2.
No,
Or excuse me, 2 and 1.
I'll tell you the expectations
that's it.
of this team were to throw this game. They want the #1 pick.
They already have the #1 pick locked
Yeah.
down.
Which scared me a little bit, because I thought maybe they're going to try this time.
Just to ruin someone else's season.
Yeah.
But they want to be on your good side.
They do. Alright. Top of the 7th here. This is the last chance.
That's
if...
what a good slap from him looks like.
You also have to remember they have the ball club's first round pick, so they kind of want you to win this.
Oh, I see. Oh.
Can we talk about how they had like 7 picks in the first 4 rounds?
That's true.
With 2 firsties, 2 seconds, 1 third, and 2 fourths.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Who is this next season going to be fun for?
My team, the Green Shells, and no one else.
And no one else. Alright, Daisy gets on 2-out single here in the top of the 7th.
I basically have all my picks.
I'm only missing my second, I think, so we're in a good spot.
And Ryan and
I didn't give
the
up on
Kongs
it.
have all their picks, but they don't have great players to. Well, I guess you have good players to reach now
And
that DK's your captain.
That will do it.
That's okay.
Okay, do I send this? Do I send this message? He
Show
wants
me.
to have awe. He wants to up true factor. Do I include this little emo? Do you think he likes it?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
He likes that.
That's
We're
good.
sending flirtatious messages to S.
In anticipation of the shots.
Yes, in anticipation of the shots.
Can we add Quank to the lead next season?
Look at how terrible these batting scores are.
Can we add Colin? Can we add Q?
I like Q.
Can we get some?
Q shots?
Q
Crazy.
shots!
Q shots is crazy. Folks, this game is the first one of the week that matters, and I am fucking, oh man.
I am excited.
I can still get in with a loss, but
My team is gonna make the finals either way, given the namesake. So
I can still make the playoffs with a loss, but I need some help if I lose. If I win, we're in a good spot. Winning is not something that's expected of me, though, at this juncture. Do you agree with me?
yeah.
Oh, Matt's being a good guy. He's pulling up the...
I know my lineup. I think I know your lineup, too, actually.
Yeah. Pretty hard to mess it up. It's pretty simple.
It's red match pitching, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be the one you would mess up.
I wouldn't really care if you messed it up, but
It's the same.
the batting order, though, my precious item.
True.
I don't-
Except for items are overrated.
Yeah. Especially now that Yellow... Well, no. All my characters have items aside from Yellow Match, who has a star. I'm taking the more holistic approach. Hammer Bro's my best batter, but...
I'm taking the holy approach.
But he's going 8th to kind of...
I'm taking the whole approach. H, get in there.
Yep.
It's kind of like insurance against Bowser's only stat
Oh,
padding.
we hate insurance
Matt,
here.
have you considered you have Mike? It's a divisional round exit. This is a great point.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Is that what Mike does?
Yes.
That's the
Mike,
standard.
The standard is getting to the playoffs and losing.
Wait, who's Mike's team?
The Steelers?
The Steelers,
The
yeah.
Steelers, okay. I knew it was a team that started with S. I would have laughed if it was the Saints.
No, unfortunately.
Because imagine how imagine how Mike felt in 2018 if that was the case.
Disappointed. Folks, there's a lot of Mii's in this game.
That there are.
Unfortunately, one of them is H.
Who we traded.
Folks, we love H here.
This is a revenge game for H,
It is.
which means he's gonna probably bunt every at bat.
Probably. And that's why I don't...
Green Toad, right?
Yeah.
It's not too late to summon the Gorse.
If I fuck that up.
It's just 2 Mii's, so. The exact same. And the Wii U version looks like. I can't.
Ridley, he's just some boss enemy. Not even special.
Didn't we talk about how the Green Shells donated the pitcher? I
That's
can't get
true.
over that.
That's true.
They couldn't even get an 8th round pick.
It was literally used for Paragoomba.
Bring back Lips Dan, says Holla.
Is Paragoomba catching for you?
I think no. Para's on 3rd.
Okay, Paragoomba's catching. Gotcha.
Who's on third?
Para.
S.
No, you guys, that's the who's on base joke.
You're on base.
I am.
Oh, Matt, good luck.
May the better stat patterns win.
Oof. Folks, it's out of my hands.
So
now.
let's talk about the stake for this game.
Will has
Will's
put-
team basically needs to win unless everyone else loses.
Yep.
If
And Matt doesn't care at all.
if my team loses and Cam's wins, then we get the 2nd seed, which I would like to get the 1st seed, but you know, it's whatever. Toad! Oh,
he's-
that's no good.
Out
Yep.
to Mike.
Yeah, I decided to charge for that one. Don't like him.
But yeah, if Will's team loses, unless the only way that they still get in is if the Simswin and the Rochester Red Rapidashes lose, which isn't that unlikely, but I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
And-
I want to see a win. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
I just hope both teams have fun.
and if his team wins, then it's basically guaranteed for the playoffs. Unless Rochester like fucks the Bink Pony Ball Club,
Rochester does what?
Oh.
and that's no good. And we got 3. I forget them.
Yeah, you have
Three-
Brian, Cynthia, and Mike back to back to back.
Three leading
It's
off
like
these.
3 Toads, really.
I'm inclined to disagree, given the numbers that S was putting up this season.
You
but-
have to understand, my Mii's like each other.
Oh, and S is... He gives you shots on occasion. He's like a friend with benefits. Alright.
Anyways, back to the...
Back to the match.
Back to the mats?
No, back to the match.
I like back to the mats.
Okay.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Alright,
Is that gonna be good?
Oh,
no,
foul.
that would have been nasty. Big Will is clutching his heart at a Mii single. That's how serious
he's
it is.
clutching his neck. I think that's where his heart is now.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's in my throat. It
Yeah.
Mike, no. Mike, come on. You can't go 9-8, bro.
Is that regular season record?
Actually, he's going to lose this game because he's already won. I just realized. That's the standard.
And that's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
see.
2-0 innings.
Yep.
Pretty
two,
good.
1, 2, 3 innings for both
I'm
teams, for
thankful,
both sides here.
I'm thankful to get through the 3 Mii's and not have to face Bowser with a run run.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll say that.
That's a victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay fair. Okay.
Not even close.
You cannot will that into existence.
I will.
You should have turned on the Gecko code that makes the player 1 characters faster.
Oh.
Made yourself player 1. Oh, nice boo. Is that gonna get...
Is the train coming? The train is on the way!
That's the train is T. The train is T today, folks. Green Critter into third with a double, a triple. Nope. Into third with a double. Yep. Into third with a triple.
And a lucky boo is gonna do a lot of work.
Shamar now up. This is exciting. There's a bald man in my room, and there's a bald man on my screen.
Hey, and one of these guys is hitting the naked Spider-Man pose in a second.
Shamar drives in a run.
They
That's
are
the first
forward
one of
on
the game.
diving.
First one of the game, Shamar board. Comes up big as he has all season for me.
You sure?
I love him. He's batting like 450. Oh, Star. Are you ready for Star Boner?
Is anyone ready for Star Boner?
I've starred my boner.
Hey.
We're gonna throw some really curved hits.
Oh, that's a big shot. Train home run? Oh,
No.
I was really hoping.
It was close, but
Shamar might come around and score here, and he hangs up at third. Okay,
No.
that's probably good given Bowser is there.
yeah, that thing was coming home like a laser beam. That wasn't a laser beam, but you know.
Can we see double play? That's my prediction for me.
H is gonna bunt with 2 strikes. And
H actually singles in a run. Wow. Love what I'm seeing here, folks. You
Actually-
saw Yoshi train home run today?
That's amazing.
Did I tell you, Matt, we were dangerously close to walk off Shamar Moore Grand
Yeah.
Slam?
oh, don't worry.
You heard that from Vale, I assume?
No, I heard that from you today.
In the chat? Yeah. Bowser already in. I'd love to see
Yeah.
this.
Madge is ported. Madge is doing some load management.
It's true. That's
Yeah, barreled that up the middle, but just Green Magic Cube are going to be out
Yep.
for this one.
So,
Second and third, though, that means there's not really an easy double play in play.
but
it is the worst
it is
hitter
the-
of my team, though.
Yeah, he's not going to...
But that's going to drop for a single.
Wow,
folks. A run
perfect.
is going to score.
what is
2
Cynthia
runs are gonna
doing?
score.
H!
A 2-run single, H scores from second.
Cynthia had a
Wow.
look.
I know.
Like if that was Eddie Murphy,
I'm saying
easy grab.
Eddie's different. Here comes Green Toad with a chance to keep this inning alive here. Or a chance to ground into a double play, whichever you want, buddy.
He doesn't ground very often, so we'll see.
It's usually a slap hit to the outfield, and this will be no different. Cynthia going to have to just come up and play it. It's going to be another single for Green Toad. The singles king, some might say.
And would you look who's up?
All right, Bowser wise.
The former franchise player that got traded after one bad game.
That's true.
Bowser wise to put this option on the table here. Oh, we got two wow.
You had a double steal going there.
Yeah.
If Bowser, he doesn't feel like getting this out. And that's gonna go. They're not gonna get. Oh,
Oh, it's going to stay in the park, but the train is coming. I think Cynthia's behind it, though.
Yeah.
and the train actually blocked the fire.
It did.
What is Madge doing?
I don't know, but Yoshi.
What?
Yoshi had some smart base running to tag the third there.
Yeah. So, well, I guess if it was 1 out, then K-Roll Homer would be.
Can we see some stat padding here?
It's not really stat
We're up
padding
4-0
when it's a close
stat
game.
padding at this point. He wants it.
Will Bowser do a star?
This would put him in the. Well, I think he has more than that. But this would give him a lot. Home runs.
All right, perfect
But
shot
He's
there.
gonna score another run here, folks. This is a big inning for the Pearson.
They've gone like through the whole order at this point. If they,
This
if,
is the
if
10th
Critter.
better of the inning right here. Green Critter.
And now, how did you jump that high? You're not even on the ground.
He has wings, brother.
The flapping of the wings from Para are going to get up there. And now Bowser with his first at-bat of the day here.
It's only the second inning.
It's true.
We have been. That was just a long at bat.
It was. I like to see my team stringing singles together, though, because
Oh,
it's
we got
not
the
something
boo,
where
so that
that's-
should be dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the train might make it weird. No, it's gonna bounce off. No.
Oh,
That just
it
didn't even
rolled under it, I guess.
collision? Okay.
And Bowser's gonna. His slow ass is gonna get all the way to second. Now,
Impressive stuff.
this is probably the worst batter in the lineup with our star. We will see what they can do. This is gonna be terrible contact.
That's like,
Awesome,
that's a
Bowser.
double play. Wow.
All right, well, if you're the piercings, you like that you got out of this.
You do.
Yeah.
You really like not having to face Fire Bro until the third, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You really like not having to face Fire Bro until the third.
Yes.
Basically, the way that you
And that's
beat
from one hit for the fan
teams
club.
that have such strong lineups like the fan club is you get the weaker hitters out so that Bowser and Fire Bro can't do as much damage.
Yep.
So that you limit their at bats and you limit their chances of runners on base.
Oh.
This shell's gonna dome. Shamar gonna find himself on first for the second time today.
And baseball's piercing can do no wrong at bat, it seems.
It's true, which is huge.
You gotta wonder what the numbers on Bowser's stamina are right now.
He's got a lot of stamina.
It's true.
He'll probably make it to the 5th or 6th.
I think so, yeah. But honestly, that was kind of part of my game plan. Was I was like, I think the pitcher we were able to prey on the most is Bowser.
And they get another boo. It doesn't do anything though.
Does he really have 99? That's ridiculous.
I guess he is a boss character.
Yeah, that's fair.
H
Alright.
does not realize he can move.
Nope. He
Oh.
figured it out now.
And that'll finally be a.
Terrible contact though. Shamar's gonna end up on third.
So-
That is a double play. Chance for Madge
So
here.
the 2 worst hitters are up, but you just need good contact. You don't need anything fancy. You will not find good contact though.
Fireball's walk is funny. he's like this with his arms. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like someone else who used to be in the league.
That regrettably. Yes.
Yeah, regrettably.
Now with a runner on base, I do expect the score to be 5-2 at the end of this inning.
Yeah,
Given he was coming up
Fire
here.
Bro is the only player who you can rely on in the whole league, really.
It's a great point. I can't deny that.
He is old reliable. That's what they called him in college.
That's what I call him now.
Hey. He's gonna.
Oh,
yeah.
and he's probably gonna slap this.
Yeah, hitters love changing their approach with 2 strikes to slap, and he will.
And Madge is gonna be just fast
So,
enough to get there.
Kind of a lucky break for the piercings there, to not have to deal with Fire Bro charging. But
Yeah.
Yellow Madge.
Yeah, you're 5 batters away from Bowser too. So.
The other thing is, Shake could get scary here, get slap hit, just keep raining down.
Yeah, and with 3 Miis, it's like you could see some shots.
You could see some shots. There's a lot.
You
of
could
ways
also
this can
see some doubles, some double offs.
go. There's a lot of ways this can go, but I'm expecting some runs to score here. This is
Oh, Star Swing? No, no way.
Me Star Swing is huge.
Yep.
That's going to score the first run of the game for the
But-
run. Oh, but Brian gets.
Brian's got a good arm.
Brian gets
Or no, Brian.
It's smart.
Shamar
And
coming up for
Yoshi-
Will when he
Yoshi
needs him.
Going to come in.
And that's what you want to see. You want to see that Imagine.
That's
Okay, that's the one time you.
It's gonna be a ground out,
okay.
just barely. And actually,
This is a big. This could be a big break, depending on how this goes.
it's true.
Fire Bro is not leading off. I don't know why you threw.
Oh, we're gonna see a Star Swing.
You don't
Or
see
star
a-
hit
You don't
pitch?
see a star pitch from Yoshi very often, but Mike's gonna swing through it. Mike going to make contact there.
And
But
Madge
just
is forward.
drift past Madge. Mike
And
drives in the second round
we
of the
could see
game.
this even. We could see Bowser also not.
I'm horrified. If this gets tied up, this is a dive scare.
That was an inside strike. That was a good pitch.
Great pitch from Yoshi.
Oh no. Oh, that's gone. The
Yep.
Wiggler train's probably gonna.
No doubter.
Yep.
No doubter.
And that's the first real home run we've seen, hasn't it, Ben?
This game.
Critter got a triple, but.
Yeah.
And,
And-
this is what we
oh.
want to see from the baseball's piercing. You get, as soon as Yoshi comes in, you make him poured.
Yeah.
And this is perfect, because now Fire Bro's going to go up either this inning or next inning. And Badge, you got to do your job!
Madge is fucked. Madge is grim and bad.
It's true.
Pringles.
This is why you shouldn't draft Madges, aside from me. I should draft Madges. And that, Madge! Oh, actually,
Pringles is
Ooh, okay.
if Shamar threw that, this would actually be a big break if the inning ended.
Perfect scenario is Red Madge gets out right here.
But
Nope.
wait, hold on.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
not good. That's not good.
Are we gonna see a 9 spot?
Folks, I think the fan club might put up 9 in this inning. I'm scared. Fire Bro.
Big Will is going to have either a big sigh of relief or a heart attack.
I'm having a heart attack either way.
okay.
What? What? Look at this. Let's see this one.
Fuck Madge! Holy shit! That's unreal. That's unreal.
Play of the week.
That's unreal. Wow.
And that is huge. That prevents a potential. That probably would have been another run
Or more.
Maybe 2?
Yeah.
to even game, and you still got Yoshi in. Because if the worst case scenario, well, no. Because K. Rool's probably gonna come up next with a star. They really like sending in K. Rool.
I'm not over how that ball.
K-Rool's not started this game, so it might be.
That just teleported into Magic's
No,
hand.
that thing dematerialized.
K-Rool's not started this game, so it might be Bones.
The train might come.
Please.
No, they're
Looks
too
like-
far back.
Yeah, they're too far back now.
It's caught.
Gotta make that play.
And if Green Toe was on base, he could tag up, but he's not really smart. The Miis aren't smart either.
The Miis are getting hit by a fucking Looney Tunes contraption.
This is why we shouldn't have trains in the U.S.
I want to see if they show the Miis getting hit.
Do you
at the
think
end of
like
this
Robert Moses saw this and he's like, no more?
game. Nice, man.
What?
Do you think Robert Moses saw the train in this game? He's like, no more. I'm making all the highways now.
Can we get some clutch hits from K. Rool? That might do it. No, the
Oh,
train's not
train
going to be in
just
time.
left. The
Yeah.
shell's good, but the shell won't be good. We know how it is.
No, the only one that can save that's Zaboo.
Yeah.
But I've only ever seen that once. And that was in the last season, in a game.
Oh, man.
And so we're at the
Part of
best
the
part of
lineup
the order,
for
if it's your
me,
will.
yeah.
Unless, I guess, no, maybe starting Para's better.
Uh-oh.
Who's it going to be?
K-Rool coming in?
That's not good.
That's right field
Shimmer.
gone. And
That's really bad.
that could be trouble.
I think it will be trouble.
It depends. They might be hitting the left field.
We'll see. I have to get really,
It's a gamble.
I have to get really ungodly lucky now.
Yeah, because there are 4 innings left for the fan club.
Yeah.
And that should be a double. Nice play by
Two-
Red Critter.
Oh,
Two
nice.
outs. Yeah.
Lesbian strength.
Will doesn't know what to say about
Who
that.
is Lesbian Critter's girlfriend?
It's a great question.
Does being lesbian require you have a girlfriend? Maybe?
No, it doesn't.
No, but like sports players, they have game.
Oh, yeah, true. T.
I like the one campaign that's like, we need to take our time out on racism.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Shaq. Yeah.
Get out.
Oh, that's
actually, he's
gone.
gonna Get out.
Cynthia's so fast. That was robbery. Like the Mii's are fast, but that did not look like 6-speed. That looked like Wiggly.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
Even then, Wiggly wouldn't have hustled like that.
so, when there's a home run happening, you see characters hustle a lot sometimes. Whoo! What a shot.
Yeah, Fire Bro's a monster arm.
Yeah.
You do not want to ground a Fire Bro. Especially Star Fire Bro with Chem.
Yep.
You're probably
And
not going to
that's
find a
picked up-
faster hitter in the
that's
league.
picked up too.
Or thrower. Is there someone with a better arm? No, K-Rule.
Yeah.
If you ground a K-Rule, that's an easy double if it goes to a critter. Especially Star K-Rule. The standard is here. What will the standard be? Nice pitch by Shamar. No, maybe Shamar's like Mike and he'll just close out the game even though the chemistry's gone.
I love that. But we need to score a run.
That's true.
We need to also not. Let
You
them
need to
score
be ahead to
us.
feel any amount of comfort here.
I need to be ahead by like 4 to feel any amount of comfort.
Yeah, or 1 inning left.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Is that gonna go?
Nice.
He didn't make
Crit-
contact.
Critter!
Fucking dive, bro, dude. I pay you to dive. What are you doing?
Critter is like the 14th most highest paid player in the league and they can't dive.
Critter's like the
They're-
13th reason.
Critter's paid like Carlos Correa.
It's
and
okay.
plays defense.
Hera very well could.
Paid like Carlos Correa.
It could very well be.
There
a
you
nice,
have it.
That's 2.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I guess no. I thought it was like a out, but no, it was a ground out. So Bowser could still run, and he had to. So of course.
That's a nice play.
I remember how baseball works.
T.
Here comes H.
H is the best player in the league. I'm
Nope.
lying.
No one has ever said this. In fact, there's been a lot of things, a lot of reason to say the opposite.
But he has gotten better hits than K-Rule so far.
That's actually true. K-Roll's been very bad in this game.
Strike one.
Oh, this is actually a really bad part of the lineup for the piercings. But
Yeah.
if you make it through it, you're feeling really good with Toad
Okay,
and
strike
critters.
two.
They're not going to do all 3. And the thing is, you actually don't want to see this as the fan club because the strikes tire you out.
It's true.
Strike
we're going to see
three.
all 3. Okay, I'll take it. If you're going to do all 3.
Yep.
Okay. I once saw Bowser get 5 strikeouts in like 1 inning, then sub out after giving up 0 runs. It like does something to you to throw that many star pitches. Yoshi, you got to do something big for your team. You're the captain.
Yoshi is a little boy.
All right, takes
Yoshi's
2
going to-
strikes looking.
I was watching for this.
I was watching for that too.
Madge cheats.
I think they expected outcome.
And we've got 1 more at bat. We've got 2 at bats for the
He's due up. He's
for the
due
fan
up,
club,
he's due up, he's due
and
up,
1
he's
for
due
the
up.
piercings
Okay,
with
alright.
no chem on right
Shamar,
side. What will Pringles do? Julius Pringles.
Shamar, you have to get the first 2 out. If a home run goes out with Fire Bro, we can deal with that.
Oh, that was a great slap considering the contact.
I thought you said that was a great slap considering the context. Though.
That's what I was.
Well, that too, honestly.
That's fine. Not fine.
That is worst case
You gotta throw it
scenario
to
for
first.
the ball.
Real bad.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Because if you, Yoshi, you don't know the strategy. If you throw it to first, then they can't save it, or then K-Roll throws it to third if they try and steal.
Fucked up position toss. Okay.
Okay, that's the left field.
Oh, he got under it.
They could bobble it, but that's the only out.
Oh my god, he got under it. We're so lucky. Holy shit, we're so lucky he got under it.
And now, Madge could get a slap hit, but that's not going to be good enough for a run.
It's true.
We're going
Alright.
to have just a look. We're just in awe of Shamar's pitching.
I am.
And that's going to get Pringles to third, bases loaded.
It's true.
If we see a Mii shot, even though it'll probably get buddy jumped if it goes to left field, that's going to be good
Pringles
for
will
to
tag,
take
yeah.
the lead. But we're just going to slap it for a double, probably.
Okay, no, that's just 1.
What?
Oh!
You're so dumb!
Why'd you throw home?
You throw to first!
Yeah,
Stop.
that,
Ow! It's.
that was
No.
completely terrible play.
And now this is.
Oh, Toad's so clutch, and
there-
they held up.
You got it.
Oh!
What is going on?
All right, throw it around the horn for fun.
He's weak. This is a big inflection point once again, and Mike's gonna make that drop,
Ah. Dude,
and Bowser has a chance to potentially put this away.
this would be a time limit for that.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna star
He
swing.
can star swing.
He's just gonna try.
Unless he looks.
Actually,
Unless he looks. Nope.
so the one thing is, the Mii's are actually pretty good at catching this pitch.
Oh!
Or the critters.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's actually not a great one against the
Against the
AI,
CPUs, yeah.
especially with dives. You gotta hit that to left field if you're going for it. But they come out of this with the top of the lineup. If you're gonna score 2 runs, this is what you want to see. And Bowser tired. You don't want to see Bowser on first, but aside from that, you feel pretty good if you see him.
Scared, man.
It's all gonna come down to what Toad can do.
Oh, okay, that's a runner.
And now
Good start.
there are 3 really strong batters in a row that have a chance to take the lead. Is Bowser gonna go out? No, he's gonna.
This is a good thing.
We need to see him. We want to see him throw the.
That's gonna hit the wall.
Oh, he's gonna get eaten? Yep.
The GPUs don't know how to deal with this. They always go too close.
Nice.
Toad makes the second. Okay.
Okay. K-Rool wants a chance to.
Stat pattern. Disprove the allegations, K-Rool. 2021 Matt Stafford. Let's see it.
Strike 1.
He has enough stars to just strike me out.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do 2, and then K-Rool's gonna slap it.
That could be.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Hold on. Wait. He's gonna.
Oh, the train's not gonna
dodged
do
the
it.
train.
Oh, that's so lucky, because Toad can't tag up either.
Oh.
I don't know why Toad's running there. You gotta tag up.
The CPUs almost never smartly avoid the train like that either. So I thought for sure Mike was just gonna run into the standard train there.
The standard train.
This is the not standard train actually.
What a check the ump, man.
Come
Check
on,
his
Blue.
gambling
Come on,
account.
Blue.
That's
Where's
a
the
fly
train?
out, I think. Yeah. Well,
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
No, it's no good.
but hold on, Green Toad gonna thought about tagging up with the train, but still too late.
It's
Shamar,
all gonna come down to Shamar. Show us what you got, Shamar. Oh, he's charging. S shots.
Dude, I'd love
Shh.
I'd
That-
fall in love. I'd fall in love.
No
Oh my God.
way!
No way!
Holy shit!
Yes!
The first home run from Will's team.
Go ahead, Shamar shots! Oh yes, I'm so happy.
Will, you were talking about weird S shots earlier. That was a weird. That was the weirdest S shot I've ever
Weird
seen.
S shots. That's ridiculous. Weird S shots. Oh my God. Bold shots. Okay. Okay.
And what do we got?
Oh, we're only up 1. That's the scary thing.
Oh, and we're in the worst part of the lineup.
If we go 1, 2, 3 here, this is huge. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped the fuck in, people. Shamar Moore.
Shamar got it done at the plate. Now it's up to him to close it out.
Shamar, if you get this done, my life is yours. Oh my God.
And that went over the head of the buddy jump
I
too.
know. I watched it. Come on, Shamar. No!
Oh, what? There's no
Can you
chemistry.
get it?
P shots?
What?
Game tying P shots?
And that means Fire Bro goes up too. He has a chance for
Oh.
another walk off.
If he walks me off, I'll actually probably shoot the computer.
Why are the Mii's the best players?
All right.
Okay, that's
All
2.
up to Fire Bro. If Fire Bro gets out here, they're on another bad part of the lineup.
That's true.
But then again, the piercings aren't a great part of the lineup either.
We're
It's just
a
that
really
we
bad
shot
part of
S.
the
We
lineup,
just
yeah.
saw shots.
We just saw Shamar shots.
I want to see Shamar throw this a bit more to the right, because that'll let Fire Bro hit it to the right. And that's it.
And
Nothing to
game
do
over,
here.
folks.
The shots were in vain because K-Roll would only stat pad.
It's all he
This
ever.
is
That's all he ever wanted.
This has been like 4 heartbreak wins for the LeBron James, or 4 heartbreak losses for the fan club's opponents in a row.
Dude.
But they only lost by 1, so they're still in contention, depending on how the other matches go. Can you update the sheet actually?
I
I think that'll be good.
You know what you have to do.
150.
For who? Oh my God.
110 from Shamar.
That sounds about right. Okay, now we have.
I feel like you're probably gonna be faster at entering the lineup than me. I'm a very methodical and slow man.
Well, I also have better aim at the
True.
at the sensor bar.
Who is the home team?
It is the Pink Pony Ball.
The ball club and then the Cons. Okay.
We won 12-1, right, Ryan? Or was it 13?
12 to 1.
Was it 8 to 9?
Yeah.
Same result, 9 to 8. Okay, so we want the.
No, it's actually poetic. Mike won his last game of the season 9 to 8.
No!
Oh my God.
Wow.
Mike.
Second file?
Yeah, second or third. They'll both be good.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. So if
Yeah,
Will's
it's Cam and who? And where are we?
Okay. We are headed to Luigi's Mansion, and it's Cam and Rochester.
Okay.
if Rochester wins this, they're in a really good spot to win to clinch the wild card spot.
Okay.
Yellow Toad. Red
Yeah,
Toad.
I'll just.
I can do it. I know their players.
Okay.
Yep.
Axel.
Yeah.
So they're running two Miis today. It's the Nerd and Axel. Which I think if there's any Mii lineup that deserves to get you stoned more so than running four Miis like my team does, it's this lineup.
I think we should stone you anyways.
Yeah. Look, I can't argue with that.
We're gonna gather people who have committed no sin.
Who are the other stars? Red Pianta. Okay.
They have greeted with the stars they've not greeted, they've conserved, and now they get to greed.
Fancy Sin. Sierra Mist. Dog Smith. Okay.
Doug Smith?
Doug? Next season, I want to see Big Head back in the league.
Nope. Man, if we miss playoffs on that, that's an actual heartbreaker.
Yeah, there's been so many heartbreaks for your team this season.
It's insane.
And also with the blowout that happened the first time we played, if that didn't happen, then you probably have the run differential advantage going into the Sims game. So if the Sims lost, then
It's okay.
We've got a Mario Bros outfield.
the most likely outcome is that you still make it. But it's not more than it's still less likely than an even.
Can you lay it out for the chat? What's Will's path here?
Yeah. You good on dogs? Can you hold this for him? So the way that it's gonna work for him is that they lose the run differential to the Sims. So if the Sims win, or if the Sims lose, actually wait, if the Sims lose and they lose by a fair bit, they have to lose by like 3 or 4. Wait, no, I'm getting this backwards. If the L's win, then they have more wins than Will's team. So
Okay.
they'll be ahead, and then so the winner of the Sims L's game is going to be ahead. If the Sims lose, then they'll have a better run differential than Will, unless they lose by like a few.
Okay, unless the Kongs go crazy.
Yeah, because the Sims have like 4. They'd have to lose by like 5 or 6, I think. If and also this only happens if Rochester loses. If Rochester wins, they get 5 wins. One of the Sims Kongs gets 5 wins. They clutch the 2. They will clutch the 2 play-in spots.
So what we're hearing is Rochester has to lose this game for me to have a chance.
Yeah. And Rochester has to win for them to have a chance.
Okay, well, this, again, folks, every game this week is must win. It's week 10.
Yeah.
Here we go, folks. Luigi's Mansion.
This is huge.
This is a really big stage. I like this for Cam's team because they just got a bunch of good slap hitters. And I feel like Rochester's really going to be they're going to put all their hopes on PD, really.
That's true. Mario gonna. Oh, he's.
Toad doesn't have the Splarm, so.
No, he doesn't.
No
That's
Splarms
you
there,
have to
yeah.
be a human to get those.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That was a strong throw, though. It didn't do anything.
Star Red Pianta. Star Red Pianta, Hammer Bro, and Boo today.
By the way, that means that the LeBron James fan club will clutch the 1 seed and play against the winner of the
Luigi
play-in.
has a.
Cam said we enter Hell World if I beat you.
Yeah.
That's what he said. This could be an early start.
Here
for
comes the
Rochester,
Star
though.
Swing. Yep.
Looks like it will be an early start. The CPUs
Yeah.
are not great at dealing with
They
this,
don't got
so
they don't got the sauce. That's good. That might be. Toad almost got that.
Mario's gonna come home and score. Bowser Jr. gonna end up on second.
Even though he got hit in his big head. Wait.
Early
Oh,
run.
hey.
PD has a chance to do something very funny.
That
for
being said,
anyone other than Will.
it's hard for anyone to hit it. I stand corrected.
Well,
I was gonna say it's
Cam's
hard,
team.
I was gonna say it's hard for anyone to hit it out of this stage, but
So the one big weakness of the Cam's team is that the pitching order after you get through the boo is really random. So
yes.
you could ruin the outfield Chem, and that could be a big deal if PD hits like weaker hits towards center field that you could buddy jump, but you don't because you don't have Chem. But also, Cam's team's strength is that sometimes they are just going to get 6 runs by getting 9 slap hits in a row.
Yep.
Because they've got so many good hitters.
Oh, is that 2 in a row?
The tree man's so slow, but
whoa, they got it.
The nerd gets
the
there.
bomb actually almost stopped that. That would have been a first in
That's true. Yeah.
Shamar Moore or Lenny Kravitz's division history. Shamar Moore almost showed why the division was named after him. Well, he kind of did, but he showed that's why the. Are we in the Lenny Kravitz division?
Yeah.
He showed that's why that's the division that didn't win last season.
Could you imagine if
He was as clutch as I could have asked him to be.
Could you imagine if the AL and the NL were just called like the Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani League?
Are they in different?
I just named
They
them
are,
after,
they-
I just named them after Hot Men.
I forget that we have the best pitcher in the league right now
Oh,
on this
Goomba?
team, Goomba.
Goomba.
Goomba. Who knew?
Goomba has like the lowest what's it called?
ERA.
ERA, and he's pitched the most innings by a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's a shoo-in for the Cy Young Award.
I agree. I think it should be unanimous, and I think voting for anyone else is kind of a mistake.
Yeah, true. Also,
Holy
it's the Shy Young Award in these
It
parts.
is the Shy Young Award. That's true.
Oh.
Oh, and that should be an easy double with Petey's spit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that shit off the ball, man. That's gross. I thought
We're
Rudy
back.
Gobert did was bad.
Tea.
Folks, we are back in the dead ball era with all these spitballs.
That's true. The Wiggler will receive 18 Shy Young votes. He has no innings. I'll throw them all out.
Not even one?
He hasn't thrown an inning, I don't think.
I mean, I guess that team has really strong pitching.
Yeah, they basically never.
Because,
they
especially
never get
because
past
most of the
They're-
time they've also been starting Bones.
Yeah.
So they've got 3 pitchers with decent stamina. Well, not decent. Oh, they've got 3 good pitchers going.
Yeah, 2 pitchers with poor stamina and 1 with great stamina.
Yeah, who's also the best relief pitcher last season.
Yep.
I wonder who the best relief pitcher is this season. I haven't looked.
That's a great question.
For Will's sake, I need to see this game. I need to see this game at least close.
Alright, that's gonna land for... Yeah, but Goomba thought that might be...
Can you imagine if that was a double play from?
I think I would fire the GM if that happened.
I'd fire my barber. Probably.
What a slap! Mario showing up this game.
Oh, we got spooky over here.
Mario is trying to be like Jerry West right now, and we will see how that works out for him.
Be on the logo of the league.
Jerry West has some numbers that I didn't realize how good they were.
Yeah, he was a good player.
He has numbers that only like Michael Jordan and Kevin Durant have in the finals.
Yeah, he was the only player ever to win Finals MVP and lose the series.
Yeah. Should it have been Bron?
Instead of Jerry West.
Well, no, it should have been Bron
Oh,
too.
instead of Iguodala, yeah, that's true.
I want Iguodala.
That's beautiful, I think. Red Pianta, here we go.
This is how the ball club gets the ball rolling. Bad
This
pun
is
not
how
intended.
the story goes.
You don't want to see this because this
Oh,
probably gonna
that's-
drop. Oh wait,
Wow!
Folks, that's
Mario
wild.
is slow.
They
Is he
are
fast
not-
enough?
They did get there. Wow. Nice defense from the Jumpman.
Oh, they are the Jumpman.
Jumpman.
I don't like thinking of Antonio Jumpman Williams. Is that his last name?
It is. Yeah. Yeah,
Well, there's one guy on this team who they traded for. He hasn't had a star yet, but with a star, he was putting up some unreal numbers.
Yeah, we saw what Starfire Bro could do.
That's a long flyout. No, not a flyout.
Wait, I
That's
just
over the
real-
fence again.
I don't like this lineup for the team because if they lose any momentum, Luigi or Mario's gonna swap out, and that will ruin the outfield chem.
That's true.
Like if Mario, there's like a 1 in 3 chance Mario comes in, and that just fucks your outfield.
It's true.
Wow. Actually, I didn't realize
It's
how...
a big risk, but these two are really good in
But-
the outfield for as long as you can have them out there.
You're also playing the odds game that my pitcher, I have Goomba. He's gonna last on Luigi's Mansion of all stages. Especially with Petey doing so well in the infield. Like Petey Critter, they're looking like the best infield we've seen tonight.
True. It's true.
PD especially, it's crazy that...
What if you combined K-Rool and a Critter?
True?
What were you saying?
No, what I was gonna say
Anyways.
is that PD especially is just like a double play machine, given that he can dive for the ball, land on second, and then throw to first.
He's almost a triple play machine with that, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so broken that he can sometimes get on the base with his dive. Dude, Will is not having a good time.
They're gonna get that one, but...
Will is flabbergasted.
yeah, he's miming for us all of his emotions.
Did you see me mouth he chose today of all days to show up?
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being an actual sports GM and having to watch some other team win the one game you need them to lose. I'm sure that actually happens.
It happens every season.
Oh no, that I remember that.
Here's the
that
thing,
kind
though.
of happened
Here's
with
the
us
thing,
watching the Clippers win and
Every
lose.
time these two play, it doesn't end until the last batter. So I'm not really that worried.
Petey!
I'm saying he chose today to show up like crazy.
Yep, and
He caught that with the back
Axel
of his
cannot
head.
get on base.
He must have had. He has like that sticky substance on the back of his head.
He's got some spider tack.
Yeah, that's what. Star hit.
No such luck, and that
This has
banana's
just been a
too late.
real underwhelming performance. It's not often you see a 0 from this team, because even on Ice Garden against a like not as good but a similarly strong defense, we saw this team give up like 20 runs, or put up like 20 runs.
All right, nerd. Let's see.
Walk off nerd shots.
In the third.
Yeah. Wait when they're down by too much. Down 4. Okay, the nerd's gonna do some damage. That should get Toad to third.
Oh yeah, Toad might score.
Nope, but
You're gonna hold up, but
yeah, that
the nerd
advances
will
everyone.
Clean double for the nerd.
get. And Tree Man.
Oh, the tree man.
If the Tree Man gets like a good, like not quite slap,
The tree man has two friends on.
but like a good weak charge, like PD. Fuck.
I don't think Luigi's a friend.
The nerd and Toad are on base.
Oh, the nerd and Toad, and they both hit him with Pianta.
Oh wait, oh never mind.
Luigi.
Wait,
You're thinking of the outfield.
I was looking at the outfield, I guess.
This is a generational night from the Critters in a bad way. On offense. What's Blue
Wow.
Critter? What's Blue Critter doing? Are they on The Sims?
Yeah.
Yes.
LeBron versus the Toronto Raptors. I will say that they did lose this matchup the last time they played, and the Green and the Paul Club has only gotten much better since then.
That's true.
So
Who, Rochester? Yeah, Rochester did.
Oh wow. But
What?
Second, if you throw to second, what are we doing?
they hate Will's team. They're like, we have one of Will's picks in a roundabout way. So like, we need to make that shit worse.
I thought for a second that maybe that ball would go over Hammer Bro's head.
I'm also rooting for the Ball Club because I have their 6th round pick.
That's gonna hit him, but
Pianta, the
Oh.
Tree Man saves it! And we are still only 4 runs down, and this team has they haven't hit their stride yet, and they always do, it seems.
That's true.
Cope. What do you got, Toad?
A Toad was put on the bench today for Axel. I'll keep that in mind.
They might deserve what's coming, honestly.
If they lose, it's karmic justice.
Okay,
I think.
If PD wins this game and saves the season for them, they might deserve the Gold Glove. I will say this does guarantee a Rochester win, a Rochester playing spot. If they win this,
Well, yeah, that's true.
I don't know if I said that explicitly, but
If they lose, that's when it becomes Hell World.
yeah. Well, if they lose, then they're just out. And then it's finally a good
Oh,
hit from
big.
them, and
The tree-
the Tree Man is not very fast, but he should be able to get to third.
Yep, the Tree Man on third and Bro on second here. And Critter and Petey having a really nice moment there.
And Boo has a chance to just did like a slow homer that lets Pianta tag up.
That's true.
Or like, not a homer, but
A
you know.
single through the infield would
But we're
also
gonna
have
slap it to
Pianta.
PD right now because we're poor on actually charging.
Matt, the word you were looking for was sacrifice fly.
Ah, thank
Yes.
you, Will.
Pianta gonna score, and finally the lid is off the basket for Pink Pony Ball Club. A run has come home, and
Ah, not this.
oh god,
If Axel is the thing that changes the momentum, I'm gonna be sick.
I'm gonna vomit. Yeah.
Why do they not know how to hit Goomba's changeup? That should do
Your
it.
future comms? No, it's funnier this way. Wow, what a play from PD. Ain't no one one no ball, well, that's
Cam,
not
just
right.
turn off stream audio. That's what I do when I watch Smash streams. Nice thing is, Peach is still in, even though the team's had a relatively bad performance.
It's true.
Look at H. Look at H.
Yeah, Mike really did win 9-8. Over my team too, Matt. I needed to win that game.
Mike got Mike shots to tie it up, and then Bro got no wait, no, it was
It wasn't Mike
it was
shots.
it was Pringle shots. My
It was
bad.
P shots to tie it up, and then Firebro walked it off.
Okay, Star Swing.
Okay,
there.
we're gonna see Junior get on base. Yeah.
True.
2-out single for Bowser Jr. 2-out. No such luck.
Ooh.
That almost got picked off. Not picked off. You know. He almost made a dumb play and got punished. Let's see. Are we gonna see Mr. PD Piranha? He is not. That's not gonna be over the wall, but that should be. That should be 2 bases. That might be.
Oh, that might be a run.
Oh, especially with Toad
That's
throwing.
a run.
Bowser
Yep.
Jr.'s gonna score.
Up 5-1. The lead's back at 4. And
Here comes
Boo comes in. You need Boo to stay in the rest of the game if you're rooting for the ball club. Because trouble is going to happen otherwise. Or maybe Axel comes in. You could have tagged PD there. He's really slow, but we're not going to worry about that. Same result.
Alright. We truly don't need shit. Yes, but I need you to win.
Yeah, Cam. Asshole. Think about Big Will.
Oh, wow.
The banana might save this. No.
Nope. Luigi.
Luigi attacked it. We don't need Big Will. You hate me. Okay, that's a slap.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what you see from the Toad so often. I think at this point you just if you're the ball club, I think you beanball Goomba when he's up to bat next. Like right at his arm.
Try and injure him.
Yeah. I'm sure that's happened in actual baseball.
And then when he rushes the mound, you just jump on top of him.
Yeah. We're gonna kill his pitcher. Big Will is he is watching the worst game of the Peach Monarchs when he needs them to win.
Bean Goomba right at his arm. What arm?
Just hit his eye so he sees double like LeBron James.
Oh, T.
Is it possible that I can get in if Rochester wins?
No.
Okay.
Because there'll be 2 teams with 5 wins.
That's true.
5. If Rochester wins, there'll be 2 teams with 5 wins, 2 teams with 6, and 1 with 8.
Yep. Alright, that's right. Oops.
Very funny to watch Star Boo's pitches curve.
Okay, good play by Peach. The standard play.
Yep.
I need to put Mike on first. He'd be a good first baseman. Like, Boo, now's your chance.
Alright. Watch his strike 2.
That should be an out.
Yeah. I don't
There's one extra at bat for the ball club to get 4 or more runs compared to the.
which is something this team is absolutely capable of. So it's crazy that we have not that he hasn't rolled one this.
They just have not gotten past PD.
Okay.
That'll get past PD.
Yeah, they'll do so.
And
here.
that'll actually hit the grave, which is what you want to see.
Oh, Boo or no, Ghost? Other Ghost?
Ghost?
Yeah,
Pops
the
out.
ghost is out now, so we could see like a second or third base get an extra, get further. That shouldn't be a
Wait,
double
that's gonna.
though.
Yeah.
It hit.
What? That was so
That's
lucky.
ridiculous. Yeah.
I've never seen a play so precise.
Oh, the Tree Men. Here we go.
The tree man.
No! No!
Star Tree Man bunting? We can't have this.
Actually, I mean, it's
Star
not
Tree-
terrible.
Star Tree.
It's not terrible when Bro's
This is
coming.
coming up. Okay, I like this. We need to see Hammer do his thing though.
Hammer needs to get like a good drive that doesn't go too high. He's gonna slap it. This is actually kind of what you want
Wait,
to
he's gonna
see.
Star Swing. Oh, 2-star.
Oh, this is perfect as long as it doesn't go to PD.
It doesn't, but it goes foul.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what he thinks this time.
What
Just
are we
the
doing?
Worst barrel ever.
You know what the funny part is? There was a better barrel than Fire Bro.
I know.
And he just decided not to use that. Okay, but we could see just a good boo drive. That's
Nope.
gonna be it.
Nope. That's an out.
Wait, oh no. Unless we see a
Bobble?
6 fielding bobble. One run? This is not real. This is a simulation designed to make Will lose his mind. If Rochester wins, there's a... Oh, that's gonna be a triple, isn't it?
No,
Gonna hold up a second because of the good arms in the field.
If only the tree man didn't employ the H strat.
That's true. If the tree man just got a good hit, it would have been the same result with one less out.
That's true.
And then that would have been a tag up from the boo fly.
That's true.
Alright, that's gonna land, and look who's coming
Tree man
home.
doesn't actually have that good of an arm. Still, a 5 spot's completely doable. Okay, that's one out. A double play here. Oh, what if Junior doesn't? He's done 2 star hits already with like 4 at bats.
Not thinking about it for this pitch at least.
Ball.
We'll keep
Is
it
the
at
ball
bay
gonna
for
be
this next
pierced? There's just not been good defense from some teams that we've been seeing today. Oh no. Does PD put this game away here? What do you got, P Piranha?
P Piranha. Alright, that was a... Not so sure about that one, but...
And that...
No?
Oh, that's...
Oh,
There's no way they got a boo!
The
And
nerd
they get
got stuck on the
That's
grave.
gonna be 2... Wait, that's only gonna be 1 run. Wait.
ouch. Okay.
Okay, that's about as well as I could have gone after they got a boo with PD. It's been... The boos are so brutal when you get them on those kind of high, like, medium height balls.
Yep, and Petey's gonna come home too unless... Yeah, this throw does not go to first.
We would need to see a 7 spot to tie this, but at least Boo made it through. What if the critters win by like 30 billion? Or not the critters, that's it.
Alright, the power ball hits Sierra.
A 7 spot, it's possible. I wouldn't count it though after only getting 1 run and 6 innings.
Are
Well-
we're really gonna waste Shamar Moore's shining moment? Is that what's gonna happen here?
Oh, that's good, that's good. That's gonna be good for a double.
I'm so very sad. I'm so very sad.
Is that Axel's first,
Is that his first hit?
Well, Axel hasn't played yet this season.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see a star hit from Peach. That's actually really good.
Wow, Peach
Because
never
the girl
started.
power.
Yeah, Peach almost never star swings. This is the first time I've seen it, I think.
What? That's ridiculous! You can dive that? Is Brown Critter a girl?
No.
Special dive just worked on that, I guess.
Yeah, it was a good run for the baseball piercing, but sometimes it's not your season.
We learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Goomba's finally tired, and we're probably gonna see Mario or Luigi come in. Okay, so there's no chem on right field, but there's also not a real strong hitter coming up. This is gonna exploit that, so it's just who's gonna hit the PD. Is it gonna happen before you get 7 people home? Or Critter.
Oh, what a play!
And that will put Rochester as... They're in the playing game. The team doesn't matter if you're in the playing game because you play the other team. So the Sims Kongs game will decide who gets that extra spot. Both have 4 wins. It's a 5 wins. And we'll be ahead of everyone else.
So the Simpson Kongs are both confirmed in then, right?
What? No,
they're not.
one of
Okay.
them is.
I see.
Rochester is the other confirmed. So the playing game is going to be Rochester versus the winner of the Sims Kongs again, and the winner of that will play against the LeBron James fan club. And I will say, for being playing teams, they're the only 2 teams that have won against the LeBron James fan club this season. So you're not feeling too bad if you win that playing game. Yeah, get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah, he said that was a good shot, dude. That's a great snap, though.
Yeah.
And I have the lineups pulled up, so
Oh, hold on a second.
Will's team will end the season as probably
The world's biggest baseball hater, Matthew Murphy Subby, is at a baseball game.
But I will say, if you look, once the sting of this loss fades away, you kind of look at next season. You don't have your 2nd round pick, but you're not too worried about that because that wouldn't have been a great pick, given you're going to finish
Yeah.
6th overall.
So I have a high pick.
So you're going to have a good 1st round pick. So you'll probably be able to draft K. Rule if no one wants the stat pattern again. Or you're going to be able to retain him.
Didn't realize those weren't
Probably
buttons.
retaining K-Rool and Red Critter, I think.
Yeah, you don't need Yoshi.
No, I fucking hate that guy. I'm done with him.
You should trade Yoshi to Rochester in the off season.
Will?
They've got captains.
What?
I forgot Caleb Fieldbar plays for the Cubs now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He just relieved Imanaga.
He's like 36, I think. 37, maybe.
Let's look.
So, Simpson.
Where did they go? Daytime Guardian?
He's 38.
Oh. Alright, now this is a really big game here, folks. This is probably the biggest game of the week.
The Sims have 1 star left, and the Kongs have 3.
Yeah?
So we're gonna see some good hits. I want to see Star Tiny Kong, but that's not what we see today. Mr. Money?
Yeah, Mr. Money was picked up off waivers and has been placed in the lineup.
I'm like surprised he was allowed to be picked up in the offseason, but it's Mr. Money, so you got to allow it, you know?
Free agent transactions are fine after the trade deadline.
Okay.
That's just how it
Anything. Anyways,
That's how it goes in any sport.
It's Mr. Money. Like,
Shout out to Mr. Money.
Wait, who was it? Oh yeah, Codette finally seeing the bench. Baby gets a start. Okay.
Baby DK is a good slap hitter, so this might just be the difference maker. I'm getting more quality looks.
You know, I'm sending all of my aura to Vel now that I'm out.
Yeah.
Good
I
looks.
need
good
Vel
looks.
to make the playoffs to have so that we can have a team that I need a team to root for now.
We need an honest homegrown team. That's what the Kongs are. They're really the honest. Well, I guess the champs too.
Both of them, yeah.
We've got 2 honest homegrown teams, and they could be in the finals with a bit of luck.
It
No,
would.
that
It
be
would
the
take luck.
That would be the two cellar
That-
dwellers to the two cellar dwellers to the top of the league. the next
This is
year.
like the 1991 World Series.
Yes.
That was the Twins versus the Braves, who were the last in their divisions the year before. Or maybe they weren't last. But they were bad, at least in the last year.
Steve. I can't believe Charlie dropped that one.
Just randomly in the car, yeah. He was like, yeah, we saw the Minecraft movie. I was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, I am Steve. And I was like, holy shit.
Another base Charlie moment. Who would have guessed?
Okay. Alright, last game of the night, folks. Very exciting stuff here.
Alright, let's have it.
Let's see. This is a pretty simple game with how everything else is taken out. Win or go home for both teams.
Yep.
If the Simps win, then they will... If the Simps lose by 1, they will probably end up with the 6th overall spot, which would mean that their pick is worse than Baseball's Piercing. Or their first round pick is worse than Baseball's Piercing. If the Kongs win, or if the Kongs lose, they're basically guaranteed to end up 7th overall with their poor run differential.
Well, there you have a leadoff double for the Kongs right away.
It'll be very funny if the Kongs finish with a
Oh.
positive run differential, or a negative 20 run differential, and a winning record, or an even record.
That would be very funny.
And okay, basically, well, just it's like a bun with extra steps.
People might say that.
You know, I might be wrong saying that, but I will say it.
That one came in hot. And oh, that shell just barely missing the mark there.
And Critter, normally, most Critters are on shortstop, but this Critter on second base, playing pretty well right now, with a good arm, and I am Steve to throw to.
Guys, Brooks Lee is on. I love Brooks Lee.
Hell yeah.
And that
And we just hit
misses
Critter
the
3
mark
times.
again. Yeah.
I love when the batters will just hit 3 times in a row to the same guy. It's very awesome.
Mr. Money coming up, and he has it'll be his first at-bat of the season. After match. I the second pick, I feel good about that, I guess.
You'll have second or third pick, so.
Yeah.
Oh, made contact with that.
Yeah,
And
if the Simps lose and it's close, then you'll have the second pick.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, I want the cons to win anyway, just for aura maxing.
Yeah.
and picked up by. Whew. Picked
I
up by-
forgot Boomerang Bro is on this team. It's such a weird team.
He's been having a better season than he did last time.
It's true.
Despite being the work bro, he's still showing up. Yeah, he earned a seat at the table.
That is, yep. All right. Hits the ground for Blue Toad. Who's coming up now? I keep on thinking about this like I'm looking for a strong batter to come up, but these characters aren't really hitting it out that often.
No. Especially on Garden.
You just wanted to go off the wall for doubles and triples. Toad's gonna probably get home with it.
Yeah, I think he is.
Might be a buddy throw. It is, but it's not gonna be.
It's such a far distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the enthusiasm died out when we all lost stakes. You really don't want to see Toadsworth throwing a star pitches because I just think he's a bit tired and we can see outfield problems happening.
And there's
That's gonna be an easy. That might be a triple for I am Steve.
absolutely easy triple, stand up triple even.
Yeah.
Yep, I didn't hear him slide in, so that was a stand up triple for the guy.
There you go.
He knows how good he is.
He is Steve.
Does he took a start?
Woodford's already 40.
This is a terrible sign for the Kongs. I think this game might be. Well, actually, outfield cam really doesn't matter on this stage, aside from buddy throws.
Yeah, that's true.
Already aren't that much of a mitigating factor on offense.
Yep. He's not leading off. You didn't need to do that, buddy.
No penalty for doing that this time. And they got 2 runs and a new pitcher, is it? Yeah. Now, if there's one guy who's gonna hit a homer on here, it's Aura Man.
It would be him.
I don't. I have my doubts. I'll be honest.
It's gonna
It's
drop.
like a
That's
clean
probably a double because Funky Kong's not fast enough to get
And
it.
if this bomb, no, okay, way too late to make any.
Just does it out of spite.
Absolutely.
Baby DK does have a star. Let's see what happens here.
I'm not seeing a baby DK star hit.
Oh, gee.
Oh, we are gonna see it.
Oh, look at that.
And it's
No good.
I am Steve. Too smart of a defender to let that one fly.
Treeman did not do it, Ant.
Sorry, Ant.
He did nothing.
That's also
Yeah,
gonna be
easy double.
Yep.
And Aura Man will go home. Well, not home. He will go.
To the dugout.
Yeah.
Here's Charlie.
He's a historic player, mostly on pitching though.
Yep, he is still out. Even after a fairly good hit to left over there.
Did we see more boner shots? No. No, you honestly want to see bone slapping on this.
Yeah, you do. They've got perfect slap hits. They're kind of like Toads, really.
Yeah. Just like Toads, but more consistent, honestly. When they do decide to slap.
I mean, that's what 2 bones are doing in the top of my lineup.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like the synergy. They're using their bones to swing a bone.
Yep. Wow, what a
No,
shot!
The sparms are not going to be long enough for that.
No,
Unfortunately
the wings on the owl are not long enough to catch that one.
Unfortunately not, but
We could see this get out of control if the Sims advance to the point.
see.
Oh, no such luck.
Did you see that adjustment? What a smart throw! That's the smartest thing we've seen the CPUs do all day, and it's like not close.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. We did see Madge disintegrate the ball, but it didn't end up making a difference. Or enough of a difference. Toadsworth? That's gonna go off the wall probably.
Toadsworth to the wall, folks. You don't see this often. He's an old man. He's gonna break his knees running to second, but
Yeah, we think we need a pinch runner out here.
yeah.
It's good that he's on second though, not holding up whoever gets if someone gets on first though.
Yeah. The owl, it's not gonna get through the whole.
Toadsworth got that.
Toadsworth ends up on third here.
Come on, do a suicide squeeze. Who cares about actually thinking?
Here comes Star Boomer. Big chance here.
Wow!
That's gonna be gone. You can't
It's
get
over
that in
the
time.
fence!
That was
Boomer
such a
throwing
good
a home
shot.
run on Garden.
The tying home run on Garden and it wasn't close.
Yeah, I don't think any of our outfields were getting to that one.
No, you would have to have like Star Wiggly with hacks on to reach that in time.
Yep.
Ooh,
All right.
Play.
Didn't really need to die for that, but you know the extra theatrics are nice. Ryan, what'd you eat today?
Huh?
We had pasta.
I did have pasta. Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
We had dinner. Me and my mother and Ryan had dinner together.
Yeah.
I had tuna mouth, and I'm sorry if you can tell.
Wasn't gonna say anything, but now I am.
Well, you've opened up the opportunity for us to judge you.
I'm going to belittle you.
That'll do it.
Are belittle and embiggen opposites?
They must be.
Yeah.
What do you think the opposite of an embolden is?
Belittle.
Unbolden? Yeah,
Anti-bolden.
metallicize.
I'm strike through.
Baseball.
No.
Did you say in baseball?
In baseball.
No.
Toad!
Oh,
the
beautiful
smart
use
move.
of the
There's been
boost.
so many good boo uses today to just get runners further.
Yep. Had to stand
With
up double.
Tiny's arm, you might have been able to steal or get all the way home, but no reason to take that risk. And there's no outs for this tree man, so if you can hit a fly ball, sacrifice fly, as I've learned.
He's gonna do
Wait,
just
the boot
that.
could save this. Baby DK is not very fast. Okay, it's gonna be a sacrifice fly.
Got Mr. Money easily home.
She was a bit closer than you thought, but not really that close than I thought.
Can we do like reverse comeback player of the year? Is Yoshi? 'Cause he got- he
Choker
got-
of the year.
Yoshi got a lot worse.
Oh, I see.
Oh. All right.
I'm surprised that wasn't an infield fly.
I was surprised too, but wow, Blue Toad's gonna advance.
Defensive meltdown. This is just ugly baseball we've seen today. Is Shamar the only highlight today?
There was one really unbelievable game, and the rest of the games have been.
Oh, that's
Oh, and that's so smart. Blue Toad's out.
Why do
Wow.
you... Come on, Buto, you gotta run back. You can cheese. The CPUs don't know how to get you out if you run back
dude.
there.
Third base coach was not paying attention. Tommy Watkins was poured.
That's true.
What an amazing attack bobble thing. I don't know.
I'll tell you though, Matt. If my season had to end, I'm glad it ended with Shamar shots.
With Shamar shots into Mike 9-8.
Shamar shots into Mike 9-8 was the most beautiful way the season could have been.
Oh,
That
Funky
is
Kong's gonna get a
drop.
double.
That's
Why'd you attack
that's
the
gonna be a
freezing?
triple.
A triple of a funky triple.
Almost. If that bomb was a bit earlier.
He's going home.
He's going home.
It's an inside the park home run for Funky Kong.
Wow.
Tying inside the park home run. No way. And Madge is going away. This is when problems can start. Actually, wait, no. It's like the fourth.
Problems can't start yet.
No, problems start if Birdo goes out and then one of the Mees comes in. But not really, because the home runs you see on this map are so fast, they're going to be homers no matter what. They're corner shots that the center fielder isn't getting to anyways. So I should just stop talking. What a great slap by
Beautiful
Economical.
hit, yeah.
Runners on first and second, nobody out, and coming up now is, of course, Toadsworth.
He has done some good drives. He hit one off the wall. And
Hey,
he will get a good
wow.
slap.
Drop. Toadsworth drives Baby DK to third, and here comes the owl.
Showing why he's a toad. Or that he is a toad.
Here comes the owl. What do we think, folks?
I think we're going to see a single into a Hammer Bro Grand Slam. Fire Bro. Boomerang Bro. Yeah, just strike him out.
Just strike him out. Just do it.
That should be a double.
That's a triple play, I think.
Ooh, Toadsworth barely saved.
Toadsworth broke his knees for that one.
Boomer will get to bat here.
Season on the line, he shows what he shows that his team matters to him. This is probably gonna be an out just with how big the stadium is, but we could see another homer. And we will.
What?
Oh, that's
That's
gonna
a tipping foul. Wow.
And we're gonna see a slap. The Bros aren't great at slapping.
And
Wow,
Magic Koopa's gonna clean that one up.
Dude, there's no way Hair or Boomerang Bro all put the team on their back again.
I'm Charlie.
Yeah. This game is living up to the most important game of the week hype, I would say. So far, it's 3-3.
This has been the closest. Like the other games were kind of not close until they were, if they were at all.
Our game was 5-5 for most of it, dude.
That's true.
That's crazy.
I guess it
yeah.
just started out with you having a big lead until my guys got a good inning. Ooh, very tricky curveball. I'm sure Burrow doesn't know how to hit this.
Not with any degree of staying power. And also gonna tip this one.
And that means we're probably gonna see a Burrow slap.
What happens if this game ends in a tie, Camp?
I think you give it to the.
Run differentials that would go to between these two, so you make
Yeah,
the
because
playoffs.
they both have 4.5.
So if it ends in a tie, the Sims make the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a new outcome we haven't considered yet.
This is true.
Alright, Bobby cleans that one up.
We've almost seen ties before. We did see, I think, the 10th inning for the first time.
We saw the 9th again this inning.
Or 9th, because it's not, we're running 7 innings.
Yeah.
The 10th isn't there.
Magic Koopa not even having to use special ability for that one.
Is Diddy Kong gonna be worth like 2 points?
He's gonna be worth a switch.
Because he is a captain, but he's also not a good captain.
I'm still not gonna draft him.
I think I was gonna retain Diddy Kong for 1 point.
Oh yeah.
Because at 1 point, that's his value. You retain Aura Man and Diddy Kong, like.
You get more than that too.
Yeah, because you probably still get like another 3-star player. I feel like Aura Man probably is a 3-point player, just because he's still, even with a star, he's just not consistent.
He's been skull emoji this season, unfortunately.
Aura Man did hit two home runs against the
3.
specifically against the my team, which is the leader, is what I meant to say.
Tiny Diddy Boomerang would be worth retaining, I think.
I think that's a great core,
If
especially
you
especially when you still have all your picks.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if you don't retain Boomerang, Boomerang's going first overall, I think.
Not first overall, because there's probably going to be a critter. Like, there are critters. There's bones that would fit on certain team comps. There's going to be like a K rule type character probably.
All I'm saying is if I have 2 and Boomerang falls to 2, I'm taking Boomerang.
Oh no, for sure.
I don't even care if he fits my team.
Yeah.
He's on my team. You know what I mean?
That's valid.
I'm just hoping I can get like a Madge and like maybe a Bones or another Madge, like I did this season. I feel pretty good about my core, especially if I do the Ryan strategy of just having a Bones be my starting pitcher. Because they're good.
I mean, to be certain, I think my strategy works with any pitcher who's pretty fragile to start.
Yeah.
And then if you have a good reliever afterwards, then that's the play.
Bowser's like a fine reliever.
Oh, he's a fantastic reliever.
He's like, yeah, that's true. We just don't see it sometimes, but he's actually probably like a top 3 reliever the more I think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's ahead of Birdo. He's definitely 2nd or 3rd behind DK.
Yeah.
And maybe Birdo. That was a good catch by Charlie.
Economical.
And we're tied in the top of the 6th. And we're going to see a strike. And you actually kind of don't want to see these strikes unless Birdo goes all the way, because you're tiring her out and potentially making your fielding messed up. Though, if it's lost with one of the infielders, you feel fine.
And a forced strikeout here.
And Birdo is just pulling out all the stops today for a tie, because tie equals win if you're Birdo.
That's true.
But I don't think we're going to see a tie after 10 innings.
No, I don't think so. Cody is going to get
You gotta boo it. You gotta boo it. It's too late. We're at the bottom of the 6th, tied up. This is how you'd expect an Ice Garden game to go. Game with inches. Oh, he's gonna hit it.
No way.
That's gonna tip foul.
Oh,
But
wow.
it's catchable.
Oh!
What a play for economical.
That's two of those amazing plays. Wait, why is the owl here?
Great question. That means there's no chem, by the way.
Yep, yeah, right field doesn't
Right
have
field, no
chemistry.
chem.
I mean,
I
the
don't
only-
think it matters on guard.
The only hitter that can really hit like that would be like a Star Critter on this team. I don't think we're seeing.
No, it's Star PD. Oh, no, not Star PD. Fuck, who is it? Star...
Oh,
Star Match.
that makes sense. Match is just such a liability without a star. Especially on non-Bowser teams where you don't have all that chemistry to get items.
That is
Okay,
hit
Tiny
up
Kong
by
makes up for the
Tiny.
last play. Oh, we still got zeros.
Folks, this is the last chance for both teams to score in regulation here.
You really want to see this if you're going the...
You didn't even need to dive there.
Yeah. He's done... it's just about the theatrics. He's trying to... He really wants a nice contract. Because he's widely considered to be like the worst player in the league. He's not really happy with it. He's tired of the Nash's comparisons.
I think Green Cutter is worse. Oh, that's a big... that's a big play from
Yup.
Boomer. Rose are pretty slow, but he's gonna find his way all the way to second here.
This is what you want to see if you're rooting for the Aura team.
Here comes... Oh, this fucking guy. Alright.
Well, we're probably gonna see a double somehow, a double off,
Yeah.
or we could just keep him in jail. By
Keep him in jail.
We put Diddy Kong in jail.
No, it looks like this is, yeah, regular old pitch.
and that's
Go
gonna
back to second, Boomer.
go back to second. You can't walk it up, but what a jump!
Yep. Clutch jump.
Here comes Tiny.
Tiny Kong.
No, she's been good.
She's an interesting player, and
Birdo probably will just strike her out.
Birdo's really thinking about just using 3-star pitches, and trying to
See
either
that?
tie it or go to.
No? Oh, big stars.
What a! It's no good.
Wow.
Right onto Blue Toad, though.
We just haven't seen Lucky Star Swing positionings yet.
Yeah.
Like Peach, it got dived somehow.
Will, I think something's wrong.
But
Ryan Jeffers got hit a home run after Byron Buxton walked.
oh,
This thing's supposed to be the other way around.
2 more outs with no runs, and we're going to extra innings. Or it could be a walk-off bunt with Toad coming up, knowing how the Toads operate sometimes.
That's gonna go foul.
Money shot!
but-
Can you imagine-
wow,
can you
a
imagine
money shot.
Mr. Money getting ground down
Instead,
here.
it's just a money ground out.
There's no way you could even item that. So Toad could get some momentum going. Toad and Treeman can be good slaps. They will get one.
Okay, I thought they were throwing home for that.
Diddy
They're
Kong
throwing home
doesn't quite have the arm at first.
to first, but you know, going home.
This is the part of the
Going
lineup you want to see though if you got 2 outs, because you could easily just see 2 slap hits. Bro, you gotta wake up!
Oh,
Well,
Toad is
Toad
maybe
is
out
hit.
at second, but they don't throw it there. They don't throw it there for some ungodly reason.
I want to see extra innings so
I
badly.
think the CPUs when the
This
Oh.
guy, he's gonna end the game now. They call him the Iceman.
they call him Steve.
Yeah.
You gotta send this ball to the nether. Can you get that? Diddy Kong's so bad! That's gonna be it! That's a walk-off home run! Walk-off RBI for Steve!
Yeah.
Jack Black sends the Sims to the postseason.
And that means that the Kongs will be 7th overall, which will give them the 2nd pick.
Yep, and baseball's piercing love the third pick.
And we'll see how the rest of the picks work out. And obviously the Green Tills have the 1st pick.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something. That guy sure is Steve.
What a heartbreaker for anyone rooting for the Kongs. But
W-
Birdo
that
wins,
was
you're
that was
trash.
3 heartbreakers in a row.
yeah, well, it was that one was mostly a heartbreaker for Will.
This whole day was a heartbreaker for me, dude.
Yeah. 1 outcome he didn't care about, and 3 he didn't want to see.
Yeah. Alright, folks. Well, we're going to quickly update the standings, and then I'll let you all know what our matchups will be.
I already know. So the 1 seed is clutched by the fan club. They got into record, and the playing game is going to be the two games that are 5 and 5. That is going to be Rochester, and that is going to be the Simps. They are going to play. Both teams have beaten the fan club. The Rochester has a 1-0. Simps are 1-1. So you're feeling good about playing against the 1 seed, honestly, compared to playing against Cam's team. And on the other side of bracket, with 6 wins each, we have the Pink Pony Ball Club, who has a better run differential, and the Chanhassen Champs, who have the same, who just have a bad run differential, but still 6 and 4. And what will that leave us? I don't know. What do you think, Ryan? How do you feel about playing against the ball club? Just what you wanted to see, or do you want to play against the fan club? Or do you not really care?
Honestly, both of those teams are scary. I really don't know, because I think maybe I wanted to play the fan club slightly more,
Yeah, you want to end that winning streak.
but it's not it's very close. It's very close. Both teams are such a threat.
Yes.
Alright, folks, so just as a reminder, that means on Friday we are going to have the wild card game, that of course being the Rochester Red Rapidash and the Shine Central Simps. The Shine Central Simps will be the home team for that, given that they are the 4 seed being second in their division.
And they also have better run differential.
And they better run differential. So the Shine Central Simps will be the home team for that. We'll get pick and manual for that. And on Friday we will also play the 2-3 wild card series. This will be the Pink Pony Ball Club will be the home team, and the Chanhassen Champs will be the visitors.
Oh, pushing that up to Friday?
Yeah, just because it makes more sense.
Yeah, I hear you.
So we're gonna run both of those on Friday. Then Tuesday will be the LeBron James Fan Club versus the winner of the wild card game, and then Friday will be it won't be Tuesday. It'll be whenever it happens, probably Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Because Monday's RTR and Wednesday we could do Wednesday. But
Okay.
like nobody be around Wednesday is the issue. So
Yeah. So
probably Sunday.
will it be 3-game series for the semifinals?
Yep, the semifinals will be best of 3. So, Ryan, are you mentally preparing for your best of 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with something good.
Can we see it? Ryan's won a few games in a row at this point. I want to see how many it's been.
Ryan is on.
Is it 3?
Let's see. That looks like a 4-game win streak. That looks like a 4-game win streak.
Oh,
to me.
hey.
Not bad.
Now I gotta toot my own horn for a little bit. The fan club lost the first 2 games, so we won 8 in a row. With pure cheese for 4 of them. Fire Bro once again.
Pringles got it though.
If we were keeping track of walk-off homers, I think Fire Bro would be in first by a lot. No one does it like him. And that's why he's going to be getting paid $300 million a season.
Yes.
Because there's no salary cap in this league.
Alright, folks, we're going to end the stream for today, but we will see you back here on Friday for the first round of the playoffs.
We'll catch you then.